Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a recipe for homemade gnocchi and saltfish. A special young gentleman asked me to make this for him and his name is Eric. So Eric, this one is for you. So sit back, let me show you how easy this one is to make, and I hope you try it and tag me on Instagram. So we're going to start by boiling 2 large Yukon Gold potatoes, or you can use Idaho, whatever potatoes you have on hand, along with 12 ounces of salted cod or saltfish as we say in Trinidad. I'm using the boneless one here. If you have the bone-in fish, you can use that also. We're going to boil this until the potatoes are fork tender. Once they're fork tender, we'll remove them and set them aside to cool before we peel off the skin. So I'm just going to remove them from the pot. You want to be very careful because they are hot. You want them to cool down properly before you peel that skin off. Now you'll notice I cut the potatoes in half. I did that so that the salt from the saltfish would flavor the potatoes. So now I'm removing the saltfish. You also want to make sure and wash it well so it's not overly salty when you're cooking. Now I went ahead and started to rice the potatoes. You want to mash or rice it. You want it to be really nice and smooth. In goes 1 egg beaten and 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Now using a spatula, I'm just going to cut the flour into the potato and give this a gentle mix. Now once it comes together, you can move on into switching to your hands. You do not want to overknead this for the gluten to form in the flour. So now I'm going to switch to my hands and just gently bring it together into one dough ball. Now once it comes together, we'll just let it rest for about 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll flour our work surface. Flour your work surface really well because this can stick. And now we're going to roll this just slightly. And I'm going to cut it into 6 segments. And then this is how it would look like. We're going to take one of the segments at a time and you want to liberally flour your surface and open it out into a long rope and then cut it up into small 1-inch pieces. Now you can use a fork to make the gnocchi pattern, but I really preferred using the gnocchi board. But if you didn't have the board, just use a fork. And you'll see how easy it is when you're using the board. You get those really nice deep ridges. Now I will link this gnocchi board that I'm using in the description box so you all can purchase it on Amazon. If you're in Trinidad and you want to look for somewhere that sells it, you can try fair and square in Chagonas. So to a pot of lightly salted boiling water, we're going to drop in the gnocchi. And it's going to take about a minute to start floating. Once it starts floating, you're going to take them out. You don't want to overcook them because we are going to continue to cook it with the saltfish. Look how they just gently float to the top. So once all of them have floated to the top, it's ready. And we'll take them out of that hot water and place it into a bowl. All of them are floating now. Just place it into a bowl. And once you remove the first set, I'm doing this in 2 batches. You don't want to overcrowd your pot. So the first set is out. I'm drizzling with a little avocado oil so that they don't stick. And then I'll put the second set to boil. And once all they're finished boiling, just set them aside. To a skillet, add in avocado oil and we're going to add in aromatics, onions, pimento peppers and some bell peppers. Season with salt and saute until these aromatics are translucent and very fragrant and tender. Once your aromatics are fragrant and tender, we're going to add in our salted fish or salted cod, also called bacalao. So add that in, and I'm adding in chopped tomatoes and chopped cabbage. If you wanted to add some scallions or some grated carrots in here, you can do that. Now we're going to allow this to cook until the cabbage and the tomatoes are tender. So just allow it to cook for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll drop in those gnocchi and toss. Now at this point, when you toss everything, make sure and taste and adjust your salt. And then this is ready to be served. You could also use this gnocchi recipe for saltfish and tomatoes, for curry crab, you name it, you can use it. It's very versatile and it's very yummy. So I hope you guys enjoyed my recipe for this. Thank you, Eric, for requesting this recipe, and thank you for your mommy for being the inspiration. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.